This is the Business Owners IT Podcast with Anthony Garish and Ryan Carter, where tomorrow's technology meets today's conversations.
I am Tony Garish.
And I'm Ryan Carter, and this is the Business Owners IT Podcast.
A podcast where we discuss tips, tricks, and solutions for business owners involving all things tech.
We'll get there one day. What episode
Well,
number?
you're over there like... Let's go.
So anyway, we did last episode was on Apple Pay. And, you know, of course, I get, reading my news articles, and I get this one, FBI warning, holiday season scams targeting everyone, including small businesses. Isn't this true? The holidays bring out the best in us and the worst in others every single time. What are your thoughts, Tony?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're in that season, right? You're in that season where, impersonation of people, right? Hey, customer, you've got this $500 gift card from Unique Computing Solutions, right? I mean, yeah, there's scams out there, right? It's very easy to do, and it's very low cost to do these things. I mean, email is still the number one delivery of scams. I mean,
we showed how easy it was to send a phishing email now, set it up and do it.
Yeah, and then,
That's my brother.
Yeah, you got the same thing where, fake Amazon, hey, you know what? Your Amazon order for $5,000 is being shipped today. And you're like, dude, I didn't order $5,000 worth of stuff. It's not from Amazon. It's from some other guy, right? So now you're like, grandma and is looking and said, oh, man, I better check this out, my orders. And they click on something, right? And I always say, I always tell people, like, don't ever follow an email. If I get an email that says my credit card's over the limit, like today, I get that email. I don't click on that email. I go to the website to see if my credit card's over the limit. And I go there. And then if I see it's over the limit, I make a payment, right? So those are the types of things, that you have to do. You can't click on emails. I mean, even if you're 99.999% sure and you have that opportunity to use a different avenue to validate that, you should do that.
I cannot find anything wrong with that. That's actually pretty great advice.
Right. So like Amazon or any of those, if, now if it's something that you can't, sometimes, it's kind of weird because, the IRS will never email you guys, right? They're going to send you a mail. But a lot of the municipalities and other places are starting to send emails out, right? So some of those, like even for me, it's like, man, is this real? Because it's coming from like a government. So you have to be, sometimes it's the only way. So the good is Highland, Indiana. They sent me a business thing recently, and I'm like, is this real? Have they ever emailed me before? And it turned out to be real, but I was very skeptical of it. And the same thing with the village of, Village of Frankfurt, right? They're sending them out by email now. They never used to. You get your business thing, they mail you something, you'd fill it out, you'd send it in with the check, you're done. Now they're trying to use email, so you got to be skeptical.
So how'd you find out the Highland one was legit?
I double checked and triple checked the email address it was coming from, and then that's what I did. Yeah, I just double checked, and I mean, there's some other ones. I got one too. I got one recently from like Social Security that was a real thing too, and it was kind of odd. It was after my dad passed away. I must have given my email address and they emailed me something, but but those are the ones that are scammed, right?
Yeah.
IRS.
Easily scammed. Yeah.
Right? FBI, Social Security. Thanks, John. I'm trying to think of all these Medicare, all these things that it can scare senior citizens.
Yeah.
So, and the holiday scams are real. There's all kinds of them, right? There's all kinds of, especially with everybody feels very well these days about shopping online.
Yeah.
They feel safe shopping online. And what can happen is people can spin up websites that are fakes, deep fakes, right? And then, you're buying stuff and you're never going to get that.
Yeah, and if you get one of those scam emails and you don't know if it's legitimate or not, like the Highland one or, say, Social Security, what should someone do?
Pick up the phone. Give them a call.
Give them a call or give you a call, right?
Yeah, or give us a call. But, I mean, that's what I do. I pick up the phone. Hey, did you send this to me?
Yeah.
You don't always want to send back, like,
And don't call the phone number in the text.
Yeah. Well, there's another good example. I got that one for $10. I asked all you guys, hey, what is this thing? They said I paid $10 for something last week. I asked everybody here. Nobody knew what it was. So I said, okay, it's not on my credit card, so I'm not gonna
pay. Not worry about it. Yep. Another thing too. We talked the last episode about Apple Pay and the security of it and different tokens it uses and stuff like that. I can't remember if we touched on it, but the those skimmers.
Oh, yeah,
that go on credit card machines. Those are big right now too.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you this now: if you go somewhere and they ask you to actually swipe your credit card, it's probably time to not swipe. Like if you put it in and it reads the chip, that's different. It's if the old magnetic strip down the back side of it, just walk away. It's so bad now. I watched a episode of I think it's called Darknet Diaries or something like that, and it's just so prevalent. Like it's just everywhere.
Yeah. And I was a programmer, so for like 10 years when I first started, right? The back of that card, that magnetic strip has all your data on it. You can buy a card reader on Amazon that'll read that stuff and put it into a text file. All it is all the data that's on there. All that swipe has is, your name, the card number, the little 3-digit code, all the information that's on the card is on that little swipe thing.
Yeah, and it's so easy to just go buy the exact same thing, to reverse it and put it right back on it.
Right.
The
Absolutely.
magnetic writer.
Yeah, you can reverse it and do that. So, so all it does is scan it in and it puts it into the system. And the scanners they have, right, they kind of fit over. So when you're at the gas station, just wiggle that thing a little bit. Yep. Make sure that nothing will pull off of there, because it'll pull off, right? And, I don't know how they get the information from there, but it could be by Bluetooth. It could be by have a little cellular card in it that transmits it.
Yeah. It's so easy to make those little computer chips now, or a little tiny Raspberry Pi type deal, and steal your information. It's just like he said. I've always seen the videos online of people shaking them and taking them. I haven't had one happen. I've tried a million times, but I just won't swipe my card. I'll just be done. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away. Use your tap. Yeah, if they don't take the tap, if they don't take at least the chip, I'm done. I'm like, sorry.
And another thing, it's not as prevalent this year as last year because is gift cards, right? Last year, there was a huge scam with gift cards. What people were doing was taking gift cards off of the shelf, right? They were taking the gift cards off. They were scratching the back off of them, getting the code, and claiming those, right? Claiming those codes. And then when you put money on there, they would immediately take that money out of that account.
So they wait for you to go buy the card, and then they took your code.
And the minute it goes on there, right, then they would take it. Well, now this year, if you're looking at gift cards, right, and you're in Target, Walmart, Costco, every place has them. Aldi's has them everywhere, right? Now they're in little little packets, right? That you can't scratch it off anymore. Because it was very prevalent, right? And as always, Target was hit, I think, pretty hard last year. I think it was Target, but anyways, it was easy to do, right? Very simple. Just go scratch a bunch of cards, claim those cards, hang them back up. Somebody puts $25 on it, and away you go.
Walmart will sell you about anything, right?
Sure. What will Walmart tell me?
They'll sell you about anything, but I found the one thing they will not sell you. My wife sent me to go do something else at Walmart, and then we were picking up a gift for one of my nephews or something like that, and she goes, hey, can you get this for me? Or I'm like, what do you need? She goes, oh, yeah, see if they got one of these. They don't have it. Amazon gift card. They will not sell an Amazon gift card for the life of it. I looked all over. I just laughed when I thought about it. I'm like, wait a second. I'm like at the competition, looking for the competition. It's like going to McDonald's and getting a Burger King gift card.
Well, that would be kind of weird, right? If you went to Costco and got a Sam's card, but
well, I don't know. Costco might still do it.
Costco might,
and they'll do it better than anybody else
because they can make money on it. But so you really got to be careful. Another thing you guys need to be careful. Everybody here sees about Porch pirates all the time. If you order a bunch of stuff, you need to get it off your porch. Don't leave it there overnight. Get it off your porch. I mean, it's an easy thing just to walk up and steal it. I know a lot of people have Ring cameras, but you don't need that headache. They're not gonna help you anyways.
They don't care about the Ring cameras. These guys have no. I can't think of the word right now. They just don't care
because they just know that the police aren't gonna look at the Ring camera and try to identify who it is. I mean, they're just the police, they don't want to do that. So there's no punishment these days, at least in Illinois, for stealing packages. Nothing's gonna happen.
No, but man, my guy, Mark Rober out there, he's a YouTuber, and he does those things where he puts like the glitter bombs inside. Oh, I love that guy. Dude. Yeah, he's a hero to most of us.
Or he had his backpack in the back of his car, and they break his window. There's some good episodes there.
We actually saw him give a talk. You remember that?
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
Funny.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
So,
He talks from the heart. That's how he is. I like it.
Yeah. So, what you have to be careful for as we wrap this one up is, credential stealing, right? Where they, hijack your credentials in your 2FA and act as you from fake websites or fake, or phishing emails. Protect your credit card, right? Credit card numbers, right? Don't, try to protect your credit card numbers from people can see them. Don't like flash it when you're in line, like have it out so everybody can see it is another thing. So they can't grab it with a camera or something like that. Yeah.
Another scary part about this time of year too is the attackers that are in people's systems. This is what they're waiting for. Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, Christmas Day. That's when they're going to go in and start infecting all of your systems.
Detonate, right?
Yep.
So they're going to detonate.
Yep.
And I always say, the average amount of time somebody's in your system is 200 plus days. So just think, even at a home, right? Somebody could be in your system for 200 days just doing reconnaissance at your home, from there. So, yeah. And then what they do is they detonate when they know that they're going to have the biggest impact.
Yep. And, just make sure you're training your people because the easiest way in is phishing,
Yeah, phishing training, not clicking on links. Don't click on links. Don't click on links. Try to go directly to the website. And if you're unsure, you can always... Even if you're not a customer, you can always leave a comment, send us the email, and
I love it when people do that.
Yeah,
they just forward it to me. Is this legit? You'd think I'd get tired of it and get mad about it, but I'm like, you know what? Much better for me to look at that, and then you click in and put all your credentials and be done.
Which also then goes into the tool, the Barracuda Incident Response. I mean, I love that tool. I use it all the time, and it's kind of a new tool where now we have this incident response in our Outlook. We can just click on it, and it'll rip that email out of my inbox and everybody else's inbox that it went into.
Yeah, he loves it until. Cool, he loves it until.
Well, I love it until it gets me, right? So I can tell you. So we're implementing a new payment system, and we're trying to do it January 1st, where it's going to just automatically email people when they're past due and all this other stuff. And Ryan, my partner here, and he knew I was setting this thing up. It's called ConnectBooster. I was setting it all up, but we didn't talk about where I'm at in the process. So I get it all set up, and I'm sending out emails to all of my people that are going to need to access ConnectBooster. Right, and lo and behold, this says ConnectBooster, this says our payments and money, and this incident response.
Yeah, someone on our team.
And it took it out of all my employees that were going to do this inbox. I'm like, oh my God, what just happened?
Yeah.
How am I going to recover? Yeah.
And then mark them as quarantine and spam.
Quarantine and spam. But yeah, it can be that too. But it was easy to fix. We just took out the incident response and delivered the emails, and everything worked just as good.
And it's a cool tool.
It's a cool tool. It really is, especially if you're getting a lot of phishing emails as a business. It's an awesome tool.
So business owners, if you're looking to get something for Christmas for someone special, Barracuda Incident Response, call us. We'll tell you how much it costs. Have a great day.
All right. Well, I think that wraps it up for this. I want to thank all you guys for participating.
Yeah, thank you again, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks.
Unique Computing Solutions. Your IT challenges solved.